Oh wait, he wants to try to parry. Sorry, I've been neglecting his fucking parry at -30. It's still pretty decent chance. Hold on, he's trying to avoid that last bit of damage.
Fumble.
He says, and he goes, what the fuck? I guess I shouldn't have worn my white robe. And right, now we go
Can I get a
to,
card, correct?
yeah, you get a card. Pete, was there any skill you'd like to roll for and succeed at in order to get a,
Yeah, I'll make a anthropology roll to try and work out nationality of Brad. Oh,
Bummer. And we now go to next round. Oh, as you're looking at Brad, you can see he's starting to slip his hand toward something, Pete. That's under. And heroes are first, and this is a death round. May not use any hero points this round.
Ew.
Yeah. Throwing yourself out the nearest window is approved. The bad guy attempts to defend at a negative and does so. Ching!
Okay.
For his action, or wait, Pete, are you doing anything? Because you're pretty convinced.
If he pulls something, I'm going to grapple him.
Excellent. Go for the grapple as he pulls something out. You aren't sure what, but it's
play my skill +5 card. And where is it? Yes, by half.
Right. You now have the gun hand.
That's
you're
what I
not sure if there's a gun in there, but you're pretty sure there's a gun in there, but you're not positive yet. If it starts discharging into the air, you'll have a better. But right now, yeah, it's in your control. So, and let's see. The bad guy attempts to chop off Chris's head. Aha! He says. He hits.
I parry.
A -30?
Yeah.
Wow, 84 parry is pretty fucking good. He looks distressed, like, oh no, I'm fucked. And we now go to, let's see. Oh, the guy whose arm you have, Pete, he attempts to break free. What is your strength? He's trying
60.
Okay, so roll a 40, or sorry, roll over a 60, and you let go of him so he can start shooting. So fail your strength. Otherwise, you get a check in strength. Give me a strength roll, Pete.
No, I do not.
You let go of him. He goes, ha ha ha, and he waves around his pistol. Next round, he'll be shooting some people. And the other guy, for his words, goes, no, I've got it. Or no, I've got. And next round. Villains are first and regenerate all their magic points. Bing! Attack is approved. So the bad guy attempts to chop into Chris. I'm guessing that fails at -30 there, Chris.
Yes, indeed it does.
Good. He chops into you, doing an amazing 7 points of damage.
I take it.
The other guy attempts to shoot Pete as a way to get him back from him. Back! He fires a warning shot into your skull. He's not quite all that with a pistol. It misses, but not by much.
I will attempt to grapple him again.
Excellent. Give me a grapple roll, and it's Chris's turn. Oh, wait, did I roll the bad guy's hit on you, Chris?
Almost critical a grapple.
Yeah, he hit me.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Once again, Pete gloms onto his arm. It's like, if I was weak as a kitten, I'd have you now.
I've got max strength that I can have.
Yes, I know. But it's still funny to think of it that way.
Yes.
Where you keep,
yes.
And then, the guy's like, let me alone. So, right. And we go next round. Oh,
did you do an attack, Chris, in that round?
Yeah, he missed.
I missed.
Okay.
Villains are first.
Sorry. Do I get a card because I successfully attacked?
Yes. Villains are first, heroes are second. Right, Pete, roll a strength roll to keep hold of this guy's arm. Because his strength's just under yours enough where it comes out to what your strength
I've
is.
got a D6
I need to go to
damage
the bathroom right
card.
quick. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
It was a 60, wasn't it?
Yes.
Strength roll.
Is that a crit?
Yes, that's a crit.
Oh, righty then. It's your arm until you feel like giving it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's trying to do the fun, like, I'm going to point the gun at you anyway, and you're like, ha, ha, ha. If you wanted to next round make your action making another crit roll, I'll let you tear his arm off. That'd be fun, because then
point the gun in his own head.
I like you tearing his arm off and correcting him
Clubbing
that
him
way.
to death with it.
Tell me that wouldn't be satisfying on many levels.
Yes, it would be satisfying. Club, not too bad.
Oh, I like the way. Who was it? The way Yana fought somebody. She is shit at swords, so she just kept punching him until he went down, and she picked up his own sword and chopped his head off. Like, yeah, fuck you. And like, fucking psycho. Can you imagine fighting some guy? He's got a sword and you don't, and you slowly beat his ass with your fist?
Yeah. Mine wasn't quite as good as that, but I still did I had a knife and he had a sword.
Yeah. But that's what I call a knife.
Yes. Well, I suspect Yana's probably brawling had gone up a bit when she got to that. Oh, your PC seems to be holding up, which is good.
For this, yes. Video editing, no.
Mm.
So yeah, I've got to wait until like Monday, and then start bitching about when's the transfer going to take place.
Yeah.
Because Dell has a weird thing, like unless it's registered in the country that you're in, they won't fucking deal with it. What a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Because if I was in the US, they'd just send a tech out with a new motherboard with all the pieces on and go, chink, there you go.
Yeah, just swap it out.
Yeah. Apparently that's cheaper than swapping components and shit.
Yeah, it would be for them.
Yeah. So, and then I had to buy another year of warranty, because my warranty is getting set to expire about the time when they might be coming out. I was thinking it's going to cost more than $200 for a motherboard with all the shit on it.
Yeah.
So, but they wanted $350 originally, and then I rolled my haggling and got for $214 with tax.
And you sorted out the double billing?
They claim it's not double billing, that the company just charged thing, but I contacted PayPal, and so they said if you do get double charged, we're on top of it. And I was like,
so it was, what part of it was on hold or something, was it? When they put the funds on hold?
Well, yeah, it's the weird thing. It's like, we're trying out your card to see if it works. And then I actually haven't checked that yet. So
I'm going to play a replenish right quick.
Go ahead.
That means we both can refill our hands.
Okay.
Because there's been enough combat that we should have nothing in our hand anymore.
Sure. Has it been 6 rounds or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm curious if my money's come back.
6 cards.
Yeah, to answer your question, one of them got charged, the other one is still pending. So I'm thinking that it will disappear in a few days. If it doesn't, they'll be hell to pay.
Group Insta Hero. Everyone gains a hero point.
Hooray!
Everyone gains a hero. It doesn't say hero point. So suddenly heroes turn up for us.
I'm mighty, says the guy. That should be hero point, but yeah. Someday
I'm
when I have
assuming it
loads
means
of time.
Hero
I
points.
lose all my cards because the gods despise me.
That doesn't affect the pooled cards, does it?
Discard all of your cards. No trading.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. And I believe we now go to next round, yes?
Yes.
I've got a damage card, by the way, Chris, that is pulled.
Not an
Yeah.
assistant, but like a regular one. So I need a card.
Just a
to
regular
trade.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh,
And don't forget, I've got 2 assistant +5 cards. If you want
Okay.
a slight skill boost.
I like that Pete actually uses them. Everybody else is just like 5. That will never function. Villains are first,
Every
heroes
little
are
bit helps.
second. Defending is approved. So Chris
There you
may get a card.
Use
bad-
+5 for me, so I can
Yep.
try to defend it. 30, -30.
Yep, sounds good.
The bad guy attempts to slash into Chris. Ooh, let me check. He slashes into Chris. He is good
I
at
block.
this. He looks depressed.
Ooh, which means I get a
Woohoo.
card.
Yes. He's going to try to parry yours, Chris. He does so unless you get a crit.
He does.
He goes, ha
Did you want to trade cards for that extra D6?
No, because I just got it, so it's in my hand.
Oh, okay, bummer.
So he's up to a total of
Oh, it doesn't matter
25.
anyway.
How much?
25 total now.
Right.
Because that was a crit.
He falls down. Well, you don't get double damage for oh no, that was a never mind. No, your double damage went down single damage because he parried. But
Okay,
I'm
so
going with the first dice is
Yeah, it would be the 10
it's a
points.
19.
19. Yeah, he falls over. His head's still on his body, but he falls over. The other guy who you've got the arm of, Pete,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to attempt to punch you with his other hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have fist block or anything, or do you want to just take it?
Yes, I have fist parry.
Because if you want fist parry -30, then you can still do some other attack, or you could just
No, I just block because
okay.
Chris is finished with the dude, so
Well, kind of.
yeah, I know he's got to decapitate him.
Well,
And
no,
then-
there's more than that. He's going to
And
be
then the whole Highlander thing when he's going to be out of it for a while. Yeah.
so right. He
Uh,
managed to hit you with that one.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
This is-
rolling a D3 here. one
I
star.
actually parry
Oh
him.
my God. All right, you managed to parry away his bitch slap. Nobody slaps me like a bitch, and you still haven't let go of his gun arm. He is very
Nope.
distressed about this. Right.
Well, if he wants to do that, I'll knee him in the goalies.
Is this attack at -30, or was the parry at -30?
The parry was at -30.
Give me a name in the
parry
goalies
was
roll,
half.
please.
Where is my unarmed? There it is.
Oh, you guys might get to, based on what Pete's doing, find out a secret of the universe. We'll see.
Critical.
Holy fuck nuggets. Right, give me some high damage, Pete.
What is it? So it'll be 2d3.
Yeah, you've got the new wait. Oh, your strength isn't quite high enough to give you a bump yet.
Nah, my strength's
You
60.
can spend that damage card for yourself now. I mean,
True.
Oh,
True,
that's
yeah,
a
you
good call.
now.
I don't
Right,
think
so-
Chris is going to need it.
No, I'll do the 2d3 first. 3 points, 4 points, and then the d6. So 6 points to the goalies.
He looks pretty injured. He's still going, but
Yeah. Where is
please
it?
keep track of his damage. I'll let you know when he's had enough of you. One more hit like that, you think he'd have enough.
Actually, sorry. Because we're not sword fighting, is unarmed D3, so that actually gets reduced down to D2.
Oh,
Just-
no, D3 is the minimum damage for
Okay, no worries.
anything that's done to you.
Yep. Just
So-
thought I'd double check.
Good call. All right, we now go to next round. It shows Doc Fulton in a golfing stance in the background. Villains are first. Heroes are second. Playing an instrument's approved. Doc, your villain for his action regenerates 1 point and lays there.
I drop my sword cane. I pick up his sword.
Jolly good. Pete, Your villain attempts to hit you once again. Yeah. Pete, what do you do?
I'll knee him again.
All right.
Another critical.
Jesus.
Wow.
Why could I be rolling this by sword combat?
You're wondering why Pete just didn't go up and start kicking the guy who was sword fighting to death last night. Holy shit. 3 plus.
And 2. So 5. He was 6. He went down to 5. Actually, does hit points regenerate outside of a sword fight?
Yes, 1 per round.
Right, so he's
everything.
on 10 now. 10 damage
Right.
now.
He looks like he's ready to pass out, but not quite there.
Yep.
Okay, we now go to next round as Pete gives this guy what they call a right kicking. Heroes are first and hindered. Not sure how to hinder you here. You kind of got him on the ropes. Complimenting another PC rather than doing anything useful is approved. So, Doc, your bad guy regenerates point. How many is he at now?
17.
All right. He lays there and continues bleeding for a bit. You're first.
I take off his head.
Excellent. You chop, no roll needed or anything. You just decapitate him. And Pete, you're first. You want to continue kicking the shit out of this guy?
Yeah, yeah.
He's trying to parry this round. He needs something
I'll
pretty
use one
low.
of my skill points.
Oh, ha ha! Ha ha ha! He blocks his goalies.
Yeah, it's just a normal success.
He blocks his goalies and regenerates 1 hit point to spite you. Ha ha! He says. And right, we now go to next round. He knows he's never getting his arm back, so he's given up on that entirely. Villains are first. Drawing a weapon is approved. He attempts to give you he tries to punch you in the face as he's continuing struggling with you, Pete. That means he's defenseless for a knee to the goalies. Holy shit, he hit. He does his D3. He has no strength bonus. He does 3 points and a good hard punch across your chin. Yeah.
13.
Ha ha ha.
I fumble my block.
You've let go of his arm. Shoot me and do your worst, you tell him. He says, yes, sir.
And all right.
Excellent. Meanwhile, in the background, Chris enters round 1 of complete helplessness as lightning begins coursing through him and he's going, ah!
And where is it? There it is. Play another skill plus 5. No.
What was the new roll for?
To attack. I fumbled my block.
I see. Right. You're having a bad day. Next round.
Yes.
Chris enters round 2 of complete and utter helplessness. Villains are first and get a free reload. Ching! And our bullet slams into his clip. He looks happy. Muttering, think happy thoughts is approved. Chris, I think you're busy screaming at best, but you can still do it if you want.
I'm sure he's thinking happy thoughts.
Take a card. It's like a weird S&M thing. The bad guy tries to shoot Pete as a way of discouraging him from attacking him and his ghoulies anymore. And he regenerates an error point. He does shoot Pete. Ha ha ha, he says. Think there's his D6. 3 points of damage because it's normally a D8 gun, but by God, you're special.
Yep. Hang on a second. I will attempt to grapple him again.
Ha! My arm, says Joshua
He
McKay.
can't keep shooting me. Yes, I grapple him.
God damn it, he says. And right. And next round. Round 3 of complete helplessness for Chris. Villains are first, tipping your hat. Neither of you are wearing a hat to the best of my knowledge. Villains are first. He attempts to break free. Give me a 60 or less to not let him break free there, Pete.
A critical.
It's your fucking arm until you fumble again. Now, he regenerates another point, Pete.
Yes, I've been dropping him.
And it's your
Dropping
turn
his
to give him a right
Yeah,
kicking.
I'll
or
headbutt
whatever.
him.
Okay. Yeah, I think under your new skill, everything's covered in one skill. Yes?
Yeah, it is.
Lovely.
And I connect,
He looks distressed.
and I do 3 points of damage to him. Which
How many
knocks
is
him
he
back
up to?
7.
He's at 7?
Yeah, he's back up to 7.
He
down.
looks really, really distressed. He's like, not the face. And next round. Chris, you're done with your 3 rounds of complete helplessness. You've now entered round 1 of 12 of you're to -30. Heroes are first and can take no action. You're basically stuck. Taking cover is approved. If you wanted to try to crawl to the bush over there, Chris, I suppose you could do that to take cover.
No, I'll stand. Like, I'll just stand here. I'll wait
All
for
right. And Pete, you want to just take whatever beating this guy's going
I
to give you?
I have to.
Excellent. He beats you like a drum. Right.
And he
is now,
fumbles.
the pistol is in your hand. You've still got his arm, but the pistol's in your free hand. He put it in there so that it's facing the right way and your fingers in the trigger hole.
Mm-hmm.
Love them fumbles. If he fumbles again, I'm gonna have him put the barrel to his head. Like, do it. So next round 2 of Chris's -30. Heroes are first and have a chance of falling down if they take damage. Gnashing your teeth is approved, Chris.
Go ahead. You go
All
first.
right. Pete, it's your turn.
All right. Was that -30, wasn't it?
You're not in negative. You've
sorry.
got a pistol in one hand, his arm in the other.
Sorry, I thought you said there were...
Oh no,
Negative.
Chris is at -30. He just got a
my
big jolt
apologies.
of fucking
Yeah.
white
Sorry,
lightning
I
and
thought
white
that was
smoke.
I thought that was the dramatic action for the round. I
No.
misheard. No, I'm just going to knee him because I'm actually better. Although I'm pretty much point blank and got grappled him, so I might try and.
You realize
No,
if you don't, he is an actor. So if you are sticking with the good guy script, because you are engaged in combat.
Yeah.
Against
I
a
gnash
much
my
less
teeth angrily at him.
Take a card, Chris.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, I won't shoot him. I will knee him.
Yeah, you're not sure if this will give you any kind of talent should you win or not. Since
No, I'm not that concerned about it. I'm more
you.
trying to just take him out so he's not a threat to us, and then we can work out what to do with him.
There you go. Go for it.
Then we can just truss him up. Or yep, I connect.
He's gonna try a fucking parry because I think he's really low on his fucking hit points, but his parry's not very good. It's not that good. No, he takes whatever damage you choose to give him.
Oops. How the hell did I manage that? Hang on a second, I dropped out of the room for some bizarre reason.
Awkward.
Yes.
So a miss, right? He's back. I love how it keeps your cards. Nice.
Yes. Blip, 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 blip. And bring that up.
Ghoulies.
That, and he takes a point. So basically, the point he lost, he recovered.
Hooray, he says. Next round. Villains are first and get reinforcements. The butler comes out to see what's going on. Drive-by shooting is approved. Says the butler. He looks at his employer.
You're fired.
Right. The other guy attempts to beat up Pete. Yeah, he missed by a little. He flails at you. You've still got his fucking arm, though, and his gun.
Yes.
And your feet.
I miss.
All right. He seems happy about this and works on regenerating some more. Chris, that's like your fourth round of -30 or something.
Yep, that is my fourth round. It is my fourth round.
At the rate that Pete is going, you may actually be past your 1 minute of partial helplessness
My
by the time
primary
he gets
intent
done.
is just to keep this guy occupied until Chris either take him down or keep him occupied until Doc is
Villains are first. Posing
Compass Mentis.
dramatically is approved. He attempts to flail you to death, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Missed by a bit. And Chris,
I salute the fallen foe.
excellent. Take a card. And Pete, this guy is fighting like like he may be handicapped.
Yeah, 1 point again. So
You continue slapping him back and forth.
yeah.
With his regeneration, he's never going down. The butler goes and storms off. There's no other people who give a shit about this guy. So villains are first. Letting out a battle cry is approved. The bad guy attempts to slap around Pete like a redheaded stepchild. Right. He is now knocked down for all intents and purposes. The only thing keeping him upright is Pete holding onto his arm. So if you wanted to start going in a circle, you could literally do the airplane ride with him or something.
No, I'll just pin him to the ground.
All right, sure. With that kind of roll, yeah, great. You've pinned him. He's going to try to get out of it soon. And we go to Doc Fulton.
And I'll have the gun
I
barrel
raised the
pressed
sword
against his
and
head.
I let out a battle cry. Ah, die!
Take a card, Chris. All right, and yes, you point the gun at him, but it doesn't stop his struggling, as we find out by going to next round. Villains are first, heroes are second, and flee. You guys don't have to flee if you had NPC retainers and shit with you. They take off. They don't. Chris, I'm afraid dancing is approved this round. As you look at the corpse of your fallen foe. Meanwhile, this guy attempts to get up. Pete, roll your strength to keep him down.
No.
Aha! It looks like he's going to be getting back up.
All right, so I'll club him.
And he's regenerating.
Yes.
Still, like a troll.
Yes. So am I.
Give me a club him roll. And Doc?
I'm going to chop into him before he gets up.
Yeah, that's what seems eventually going to happen.
Right, you go, give me a sprint roll to get over there. They were not close to you during the fight.
Oh, okay. I sprint. I
Yeah,
don't sprint. I walk over there.
You begin to saunter toward them as Pete is attempting to control this guy. It is not going well. He is not good at fighting. Villains are first. Nothing is approved. Heroes are second, but get a free reroll, which may help Chris get here in a timely fashion. So, right, the bad guy attempts to slap around Pete some more. Aha! Ooh, he hit it last. D3. Slap. 1 point. Just to make sure your regen's working.
Yes.
And he regenerates some more too.
Yes. And I'll... Oops. Excuse me.
Don't forget, you guys have a free reroll should you fail. Chris, if you want to try sprinting there, you can.
I did. I failed.
Pete has managed to drop himself out again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Chris, you failed even though you had a free reroll?
I'm at -30. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. Hey, Pete's back. Don't forget, Pete, if you succeed in slapping him around, your free reroll can be for damage if you desire.
Yes, I succeed in slapping him around.
Excellent.
And I do max damage anyway, so
that's good enough. Right.
He's up to 9 damage again.
It looks like his eyes are, one of his eyes is starting to roll in his head as you mercilessly just, God, I hate this. It's like watching somebody get one of those not an Indian, burned red belly or whatever, where you keep slapping his belly.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of doing that to the side of his face, and it's always in the same spot. So what? Half of his face bright red. The regen is really, really not his friend right now. Next round. Villains are first and get a free reroll. Chris, being melodramatic, because all you got to do is walk forward, simple action to be there. But if instead of doing anything good, you're melodramatic, that's a card. Bad guy, meanwhile, attempts to beat Pete up. Oh my God, he critted. He is now going for 2d3 of damage as he punches the shit out of Pete.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the second d3? He's going for his free reroll on his second d3. Yes, he gets maximum damage for 6. You see Pete's feet briefly leave the ground.
Nice hit.
All
right.
He compliments him on his hit.
I stop. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, go. I missed.
I stop walking towards them and I go, now you will see that cheaters indeed never win.
Next round. Cool. There's a simple action, less than a simple action away there, Chris. Villains are first. Heroes get a free reroll. Spending a hero point on an action is approved. The bad guy attempts to beat Pete so that maybe he can get the gun and do something good. It's a fumble. Right. Pete's already got the gun. He's already got the guy's arm. He tries to lay down again. You're now at a bonus to hit him.
All right.
Anybody wants to.
What are you talking? Plus 30?
Yeah, go for it. Just fucking beat him like a drum if you'd like.
Yeah. I'll do the reroll on the damage if I need it. Yeah, I'll do a reroll. Yeah, that's nice. He's up to 10 damage.
He's barely clinging on to consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking that, Chris, it's up to you whether you choose to interfere or not. Well, you know the rules. What do you do?
I reach him. I get there because I had full action one last time to get there. Ha ha!
You're there. Next round. The bad guy's barely conscious. He regenerates a point. Aha.
Yes, he does.
Heroes are first and hindered. I can't think of any hindrance that would really fucking matter. I know the hindrance. The bad guy no longer counts as knocked down, but he is still barely fucking conscious. So you no longer get a bonus this round because he's at an awkward angle.
Yeah, but I'll attempt to headbutt him.
All right. You pull him up by his arm that you still got. Ha, he says. He tries to hit you in the jaw or possibly headbutt you back. Who knows? He sucks at this. Right. You're right there, Chris. What do you do?
What's approved this round?
Nothing.
No, I stand there.
He watches patiently, standing right next to you.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that.
Right. You already went, Pete?
Yes, I went first. Harris went first that round.
Next round. Villains are first and have a good chance of being knocked down again, should he take damage. Taking cover is approved. There is a Pete to hide behind if you so desire, Chris.
I'll hide behind Pete.
Excellent. Take a card for your hiding behind Pete. And the bad guy tries to go and beat Pete. He does so for 2. Ha! He says, take that. He's barely conscious himself, but he never gives up, never surrenders.
I miss.
Because Pete will slowly let him regenerate to full. And this is just a brutal fight. Next round. Anytime Pete fights somebody, it's a slow, brutal fight. You're beginning to come to that realization, Doc. Villains are first. Short, dramatic speeches are approved. Heroes are second, but get a free reroll. The bad guy attempts to beat Pete face. Missing. Shit, he says. He regenerates, though. So.
The rules are in place for a reason. And now you will know that cheaters indeed will lose their heads.
Bastard. He takes 1 point of damage.
He says, just stop slapping me. Right. And next round, he goes for his regenerate. Take a card for your speech, Chris. And
I mean, that's the benefit of doing this. It means Chris can card haul.
absolutely. Villains are first. Heroes may not use cards this round.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Claiming something outrageous is approved. Villain goes. He tries to beat Pete to death and crits it. It's the hit hurt. Oh, damn it. I'll take the first two. So it's 2 and 3 is 5.
All right.
Are you unconscious yet?
No.
Yeah.
I am the king of Norway.
Take a card. Or take card, Chris. Pete, what are you going to do?
I hit him. Go
He's
away.
upset that you won't let go of his fucking arm.
And I do 3 points of damage to him, so it puts him back up to 10.
Once again, he is barely conscious. His eyes are rolling in and out of focus. It's
Yes.
like he's right on the edge. A good pimp slap may do it at this point.
If I ever manage to get a good run of rolls, yes.
Next round, villains are first. Posing dramatically as approved. He attempts to beat Pete just a little harder. He succeeds. Oh, he's fucking overjoyed. Why is it not?
Yeah, I don't
going?
parry.
Parried?
No, I don't.
There it is. 2 more points of damage on Pete. Ha ha, he says.
I put my hands on my hips and I look off into the distance. Yes, it was a good battle today.
It shows Pete, this other guy, in this forever duel behind you. Oh my God, you've never seen anybody work so hard for victory as Pete. Pete, how'd you do? Miss?
No, I missed.
That's the spirit. Next round, he regenerates some more. He's loving
Yes.
it. Villains are first. Reloading is approved. Unfortunately, it take too long to pick up the pistol, empty out the shells, and then reload it, Chris. But
I play an assistant plus 10 on your next action, Pete.
oh,
Thank
thank
you.
God. The bad guy attempts to beat Peter up, and he hits again. He's loving. Oh, 2 more points. Yeah, I am the stronger, he says.
Oh, all right.
Stop slapping me. He's really upset about just getting slapped all the time in the same place because you've only got the one hand free, and so it just keeps
Yeah, that's
slapping
right.
him. Either slap him or headbutt him or kick him in the junk. He's not loving it. So we now go to next round. Hey there, listeners. Have you wanted to ever slap somebody to death? This may be the game for you. Villains are first, and the police show up. Traveling through time is approved. Heroes have a chance of getting knocked out. You hear the police coming up out front with the sirens and stuff. Goddamn butler, you think.
Hmm.
And let's see. It's the villains attempt to punch the shit out of Pete. Yeah, close though. Close.
Fumble.
You let
my
go of him and hand him back his pistol. He looks at it wonderingly. He hasn't gotten to take it yet. He doesn't have that many actions. So, shows the cops getting out of the car.
I wipe my prints off the sword.
So you can't even see. They're on the other side of the house.
They're at the
not
gate.
allowed to drive into the backyard. Heroes
I'm
are
assuming
first.
they're at the. So they came in. They got let in the gate, or they stuck at the gate so far.
You're not sure. You can't see through the house.
Yeah. That's right.
Heroes are first, though. Maneuvers approved. Chris, do you want to dance around Pete and try to get a better tactical advantage over watching him slap this guy to death?
Yes, I want to get a better. I want to stand up on the couch so I have a 3/4 view almost of the action.
There's the stair things.
Yeah,
There's
yes,
stairs.
I'll jump up on the stairs.
Go for it. I was gonna say they
Ha ha!
If you hadn't fired the butler, you might bring a couch out back, but apparently firing him. Anyway, Pete, what are you doing? Slapping
I
him to
missed.
death? Oh, good.
Yeah, I missed.
He regenerates some more and attempts to slap you back. Ha ha! 3 points. This is a hard punch.
Harry. And that's going to be...
Are you unconscious yet?
No.
The sword's laying there next to you guys. He looks at it. He forgot to take the gun. He now knows he fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He says, the gun's laying there, the sword's laying there, and you guys are punching each
Do
other.
you want to try again? I have an assist reroll.
Sure.
All right, I'll play the assist reroll on you.
Well, that
so
would
you
be
can-
for his parry, yeah? 'Cause
Oh,
that's
hold
the
it to
last
next
thing you
round
roll.
then. Yeah, hold it to next round.
Next round, the cops are talking to the gate guard. Villains are first. Defending is approved. The bad guy picks up the gun. Ha ha, he says.
I'll attempt to punch him.
Not going to grab his arm again?
Yeah, I'll attempt to grapple him again.
He does regenerate some more just to irritate you.
Yes, he does. Yes, I successfully grapple him again.
God damn it, he says with the gun. Right, and nothing good for Chris to do. So next round, you have a good view of the fight, though, Chris. Villains are first to get a free reroll. Heroes have a good chance of letting go of the bad guy should he damage them. So the bad guy tries to punch you into letting go of him. Punch-ah, he says. He hit. Damage. He rerolls it.
Yep, miss.
Shit. He slaps Pete. Hold on. He now needs to roll a 10% or less to get you to let him go. He rolls a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will hit him. Oops.
Okay. He regenerates some more.
Yes, he did. I hit him.
Not a slap. Not a
For
slap. You hit him.
2
Okay.
points of damage. Oops.
The police are arguing with the gate guard guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't order cops, he says. And the butler's in the background going, come in. Villains are first, heroes are second, may not use their cyberware. You know, normally the cops wouldn't be a problem, thinks Doc Fulton, except that McKay's fights always seem to go on for years. The bad guy, any action you have to roll for and succeed at is approved. So, Chris, if you'd like to use acrobatics or jump to do a cool dismount of the stairs, that is a big possibility.
I will jump down off of the stairs.
That guy flails away uselessly at McKay. And Joshua, your turn. No cyber powers.
I do 3 points of damage to him, putting him back up to 9.
He's not quite on the edge like he was before. You're thinking if
No.
you slap him again, that you'll get see his one eye start rolling up again. It's like clockwork.
No.
And
Take a card.
yes, take a card. The gate begins to open super. Oh, that one's broken. Gate begins to open super slowly. Villains are first. Pistol whipping this guy is approved, but you don't have control of that. Although if you do a strength of -30, you can play the why are you hitting yourself with your gun game. However, the bad guy wishes to slap around McKay a bit. Right. You have the gun again.
I actually don't want the gun.
You allowed the gun to fall. The gun falls to the ground.
If the police turn up and I'm holding the gun, I'm the one they're likely to shoot.
Well, in
Viva
America,
France!
I was happy for him to hold the gun.
yes, he's unfortunately dropped it due to butterfingers or something.
Yeah,
I played patriotism to refill my hand.
lovely.
What'd you say, Chris?
Vive la France!
Very well. And let's see, Pete, it's your turn.
Yes. And target says no.
Right. The gate is going super slow on the opening. The cops are drumming their fingers on the dashboard, wondering when it will finish. Villains are first. Hit points and magic points are refreshed. He is back up to full hit points. Bling!
So
Strangling him is approved. You're thinking it may go just as fast.
I can run the vision if you want, so that way he doesn't regain.
You got a what?
I have a round revision.
Woo.
It'll flip to the next card, so that way he doesn't regenerate all his hit points.
All right.
I will do so.
Right, flipping to next round. Damn. Villains are first and in God mode this round.
What?
God mode. Right. Let's see how this works out. I know what God mode is, and I'm sure you guys do, but you're hoping it isn't. So he attempts to beat up Pete. Hey, he managed to hit. Apparently, God mode's agreeing with him. 2 more points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Pete, whatever attacks you do on him, do no damage this round. You beat him like a drum, and he's in God mode. Next round comes. The cops are like honking their horn, like, would you please open the gate faster? Villains are first and get a total heal. Bring.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to finish dramatic combats quick, but, shield bashing him is approved. Villain goes first. He attempts to rough up McKay some more because everybody likes it. It's like
Not going for the gun.
I'll be right back again.
Okay. What are you doing, Pete?
I said he didn't go for the gun.
No, he's thinking he can finish you off eventually because he is feeling great and you slap him around. He does one point of damage to you.
Yep.
I'm not even worried about if it's stun or real anymore. What is it?
Yeah, I hit him for.
Damn it, he says.
Point of damage.
Stop it. So he's only at -1 hit point again because of his total heal. We'll go still into the next round because by the time Chris gets back, you should still be fighting the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
The cops are still watching the gate open. Heroes are first. Villains can't use ranged weapons. Chris is going to get a card for making gang signs. We'll remind him of that when he gets back.
Yes.
So go ahead, Pete.
A crit.
Oh, my.
4 points of damage to him.
You begin working him back up the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. It's like watching a cat fight. Right. He attempts to hit you. Hey. Slap for 1 point of damage. Are you still conscious?
Block.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next round.
Block.
Oh, okay. Villains at first and get a free reroll. Defending yourself against his incoming attacks is approved.
You get
Hey,
another
Chris.
card.
Yes.
Chris, make a gang sign for a card. Okay. Right. The bad guy attempts to beat up McKay still. He uses his free reroll. Right. He has knocked himself down. Take your plus 30 on him there, McKay.
Right, yes, I'll lay the booting.
Boot. Give him the boot.
3 points of damage to him.
He says. What's he up to again?
6.
Excellent. He can take it. And next round. Villains are first, heroes are second, and have a good chance of dropping things. Chris, philosophizing on the nature of the universe is approved. The bad guy is attempting. He gets up this round, so he's no longer -30. Chris?
I'm doing card play. Hold on. I will.
All right. We'll skip to Pete. Pete, what are you doing?
I will attempt to hit him again. And I miss.
Excellent. And Chris?
See, this is why one should always have a decent skill in some kind of combat instead of just slapping the shit out of each other constantly. You need a sword or a golf club or something, because otherwise this shit just always happens.
It shows the cop car slowly trying to edge past the still opening gate, and they're bitching at the gate guy because they're like, "Could you have a slower gate?" And he's like, and he glances in. It says, like, it's set on very slow opening and also has slow, fast, super fast. He's like, "Oh." And right, villains are first and have a mild chance of getting knocked down. Fast talk is approved. If you roll it, make it, and say something fast talky. So, right, heroes are first. McKay, beat away. today. Chris,
Oh, my
you doing
two
anything?
What's approved?
Fast talk.
And the cops they're not at the door yet, are they, or anything?
Yeah, no, they're still trying to get through the gate.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, bad guy
Is there an
wildly
intercom nearby?
not out here in the deep lawn behind a screen
okay,
of
we're
trees.
way out. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, they don't like to. You guys may even be able to evade the cops from back here and stuff if McKay ever finishes his goddamn fight. So, right, McKay, go ahead.
No, I went first that round.
Bad guy regenerates some more next round.
Yes.
Heroes are first. Going to sleep or being unconscious or asleep is approved. Right. Heroes are first. Villains cannot use their vampiric powers. So,
Does he
right.
stop regenerating for a round?
Yeah, he's not a vampire. So, Pete, go ahead and try to beat him up.
Fumble again.
Nice. He looks fucking delighted. You let go of his arm. He goes, haha. And this is not going well for him. He maneuvers to. What?
I'm pretty much just playing with him.
Yeah. Actually, no. Instead of maneuvering, he grabs the gun. He's good at that. He picks up the gun this round. Yeah, now you pay, he says. He would run away, but he's got a fucking gun here, so he's going to try to shoot your ass. Next round, villains are first. Hitting someone with a chair is approved. Unfortunately, there are no chairs here. So he attempts to shoot you, McKay. Ha-ha, he hit for 5 points of damage. Die already, he screams. Are you still up?
Yep.
Wow. He looks at the gun like...
Grapple him again.
Damn it, he says.
And I miss.
Yay! Right.
So is he still on the ground, like shooting? Is that what's going on?
No, he managed to get up and stuff.
He got up.
Pete,
and then I fumbled.
Get up and shoot him.
Do you really think you could take me? I ask him.
No, he says, continue shooting him.
Good try.
Villains are first, heroes are second, and hindered. Library research is approved. The cops have gotten in and are now getting out of their car for their round. Bad guy attempts to shoot Pete. Shows the tongue sticking out the side of his mouth as he takes a shot and misses. He looks at the gun again, accusingly. Pete's turn.
Yes, I shall attempt to grapple him again.
No, he says, trying to keep his arm back. Damn it! Next round. Villains are first, heroes are second, and hindered again. I can't think of any good
I'm going to play... Or do you have any cards that you need to get rid of, Pete?
I've got a law plus 20, a nada.
Well, keep in mind, if you're getting like a refill or something, that's for your hand, and your pool cards are unaffected. So you can have 6 pool cards and 0 hand cards.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give him some card. Like, here, I'll trade you this for, and then just toss the nada because I don't need it.
All right. So you trade you the nada, was it? Or just get rid of the nada?
Just get rid of the nada. Just take the card that I'm giving you because I'm getting rid of a card. Is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
This guy is so pissed about his fucking arm.
All right.
Always with the gun arm. So, right. We now go to next round.
Yes.
He regenerates.
Yes, he does.
Villains are first. Attack is approved. He attempts to rip his arm free. He's going to try to roll a 40 or less to get his arm free. So the next round he can begin flailing bullets at you. he says. And Pete, it's your turn to do something.
Yeah. Take that. Oh.
All right, hold on. Assist reroll. Try it again.
I will try it again. Yay.
Hey,
Do 2 points of damage to him.
what's he up to now?
3. Because of that full heal.
Sorry. Next round. I want my arm back, he says. Villains are first. Wit is approved. He just tries to rip his arm free so he can. Okay, he can no longer try to get his arm free. You managed to get him in an arm lock, in fact. So
Yep.
he's pretty well fucking done with his pistol. He just looks at it like. Because every time he's got it free, he's doing great.
No.
But now, no. Wit is approved. Pete, go ahead and roll whatever you're doing. And
No, I missed
Chris?
on my attack.
Chris, did your shit freeze up?
It really
Are you
was
still
one,
alive?
man.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Your video froze up. Say
Can you
again.
not hear me?
It froze up. It froze up. Go ahead and say your wit thing again.
I did, and you're not getting it?
Now
I-
you're coming good again. You froze up a couple of times.
Okay. Is it working again?
Yeah.
Okay, I said it truly is the one-armed man.
Take a card. Right. Yeah. Fulton stands there and blithely snipes at this guy that you're in a life and death struggle with, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets worse next round because villains are first, heroes are second. Get a short dramatic speech. Right. He's going to try something risky. He can't get his arm back, so he's going to try to drop his pistol and use his hand to catch it. Unfortunately, being that he's from this world, he never played catch with his father because people in this world that try that die. So he's a hobbyist catch.
Excuse me.
He did the fumble it around one-handed thing, and then it fell to the ground. He goes,
I was so hoping he would fumble and shoot himself.
that would have been awesome. So, yeah, the pistol is on the ground, and go ahead, Pete, with whatever you're doing. Did you fumble?
I fumble. Yes.
You let go of him and
Of course I
push
did.
him toward the pistol. Go ahead, pick it up. Chris, short dramatic speeches are approved.
Nah. I can't think of anything good to say anymore.
Got it. Next round. It shows the cops hurrying toward the house. Villains are first, heroes are second, and hasted. Screaming insanely and firing an unsilenced gun is approved. And the bad guy attempts to.
Get the gun again?
Yeah, he can't reach the gun. You've got his fucking arm.
No,
and I'm
I
like,
fumbled.
oh, wait, no,
I
you pushed
fumbled.
him away. This time, he grabs the sword. He goes, yeah. And, right, he will kill you with something. You guys are hasted. What do you do?
Attempt to grapple him again.
God damn it, he says.